So moving forward to the 59, my lovely 59, my south node is in Virgo. So if we base the theory of past lives, I've been a Virgo in the past lives or had Virgo type energy two times in my chart, both the south nodes. And it's one of my most favorite keys. Last year when the transit was, I wrote an article about it, did a video about it. For me, it's the energy of, I named it the energy you caress the feathers of the phoenix. I think 59 has that power of intimacy to wake up the phoenix. For me, 59 is definitely hand in hand with 55. And it's, yeah, people having 59, they just have a way with intimacy. They know how to use intimacy to wake something up. It's one key that brought a lot of trouble in my life because of that. And I spoke with other people having 59. It's like, when does intimacy start and when does it end? When is intimacy? Many people have struggled with that if they have 59, because it's so easy having 59 to enter the intimacy of the other, to be intimate with the other in so many different ways. Sometimes it's being too intimate. And I think that that's a huge lesson in 59, to use the power of intimacy, not necessarily translate intimacy in just one way, but see the many layers it has. I find here that we have this kind of very sensual energy of the Virgo, that ability to just, yeah, be close to the body, be close to the other. The bonding type of energy is very strong here. So it's a very nice one. I really like it. It's a very nice key, and I think it's very useful in charts of people that work with other people. It makes you a very tender type of therapist, or I don't know, psychologist or whatever. It makes you just create intimacy in your work. It's like you're always at a coffee with the other one, or at the tea, just, you know, casual, even if they speak about, I don't know what problems. So it's that bringing in intimacy in your work, I think.
Yeah,
For you.
I love everything you said. And I worked with a client who he was a 6'2", and I think 3 or 4 times in his hologenetic profile, he had a 59. It was life's work and IQ and somewhere else. And I would say that the 59 can actually be a tantric master, because it has that ability to penetrate, and it doesn't have to be physical penetration. It's actually more than anything energetic penetration. And the programming partner is the 55, which has to do with spirit and freedom. So I believe that kind of piercing people, or like being intimate with people, so that spirit, that freedom can start to rise in them, in their own bodies. Like there is something physical and very physical and energetic that goes together with this being a Virgo gate as well. Because, you know, you could think sometimes that maybe Libra is more, I don't know, romantic and more kind of Venus kind of love thing. But for sure in Virgo, like we have said, when you look, there is the body, the sexuality, like there's so much there that is tantric, and it's part of the codon ring of union as well, where it is about relating the 4, the 7, the 59, and the 29. Those are the 4 keys in the codon ring of union, which is about relating in a new way, with more understanding, with more inner guidance, with more intimacy, with more devotion. That's what the codon ring of union is. And there's also something here, though, because it's connected to the 6 in the programming, in the harmonic gate, which is about conflict. So I do feel like some people can be uncomfortable as well with the 59, like, wait, you know, kind of putting up their walls, like, why are you coming so close so fast, you know? And it's almost like the 59, sometimes I feel like you don't really have the same thing as if you're a Swedish person, you go to Spain, people are going to stand really close to you and speak in your face, and you're like taking a couple of steps back. And the 59 is kind of like, it doesn't really feel that appropriate distance, because it has its own measurement of that intimacy. So I kind of smile at them, and there is something too where I think it can even kind of break down when we're too prude or when we have shame, like it kind of is beyond that. It will go into the sauna naked with women and men. And if you would just, I think it needs freedom in a sense. That's what I could see with my client too. He needed freedom. But somebody, if he commits, is really trustworthy. But if he doesn't have the freedom to speak with people and to open doors and to play and to, you know, be free, then he it's like, again, a part of, like we were saying with the Leo gate, but a part of his genius was dying. And that's important to have that, to possibly be a bit unconventional in what ways you're intimate, and having the freedom to be that, and also the transparency, the honesty to tell the people around you how you relate, what's your way of relating is.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I felt it in all my cells. What I find that Virgo energy here, I think it's that kind of priestess, many times even, you know, like creating rituals. And the border between, you know, types of intimacy, as I said, is very thin. So I feel that many times people having 59 have a lot to learn in creating healthy boundaries in a way, because yeah, just imagine you do a session or a therapy, you light candles, and it puts the other one in that kind of sensual state, and they're like, oh, I can get intimate with you. And then the 59 is like, no, it wasn't about that, I'm just creating. So I think many times us having 59 can create a very sensual type of environment, but it doesn't mean that we want you in our intimate, very intimate space. So it's like exploring intimacy, but yeah, in a very diverse way. As you said, we can have a spiritual conversation in a full of scents and colors environment, not necessarily go to sex or romance. And that's a provocation many people have with 59. I have friends with 59 that always told me, like, why did they start touching me? Did I give a wrong signal? Yeah, maybe. So yeah. Can you show us the illustration for it?
This is so interesting. It was one that Ashley wasn't able to bring through. So the only thing she did was the spirals of Kundalini or dragon energy. And then she didn't get further. And you can see even the website. This is kind of like code. So she wasn't like, there's something where she's been working with her own energy for years now, and she had 4 kids. And, you know, I'm kind of speaking personally about her, but, you know, she would tell you, like, I couldn't bring it through. And because she's the one, I work with the copy and I work with the content, but she works more with like putting the beautiful landing page together. And so, I mean, even if you're watching and you have some art, we're calling this archetype playmates. So if you have some art that you think would work, you know, you would help us out if you actually let us know. And then maybe we can have like a beautiful landing page again, even for the 59. So thank you for asking, Adela.
Please do it. Yeah, maybe that's the collective part of it, like bring your art on. Yes, well, Ashley does a great job. I'm very happy with what she does, and it's not an easy energy, so I can feel how that is just working that energy with you.